Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about a woman whose style has become almost impossible to separate from the visual culture of the last 2 decades, Kim Kardashian. Whether you personally connect with her fashion or not, Kim has built one of the most recognizable style identities in modern celebrity culture. Her clothes aren't just clothes, they're part of a larger image, one that is polished, controlled, sensual, architectural, and incredibly aware of the camera. And that's what makes her style so interesting to study. Kim doesn't really dress in a spontaneous, thrown-together way. Her fashion language is deliberate. Every era of her wardrobe tells us something about beauty, fame, body image, luxury, and the way celebrity style has changed in the age of social media. She's moved through so many different phases: the early 2000s glamour, the bodycon dresses, the bandage silhouettes, the Kanye-era minimalism, the Balenciaga years, the Skims uniform, the archive Mugler moments, the Met Gala transformations, and now this darker, more mature, more sculptural version of her style. So in today's video, we're not just going to look at Kim Kardashian outfits and say, wear a fitted dress. We're going to look at the deeper structure of her style. What makes a look feel Kim? Why do certain silhouettes, colors, fabrics, and beauty choices feel so connected to her image? And how can we take inspiration from that without feeling like we're copying her directly? Let's get into it. The first thing to understand about Kim Kardashian's style is that it's built around image making. Some celebrities have a very relaxed relationship with fashion. Their style feels personal, accidental, emotional, or playful. Kim's style is different. Her fashion often feels composed. It's designed to be seen, photographed, remembered, and repeated in our minds. That doesn't mean it lacks personality. Actually, I think the opposite is true. Kim's style is deeply personal because it's so tied to the way she has shaped her public identity. Her clothes often work almost like a frame around the body. They emphasize curves, exaggerate proportions, create a strong outline, and turn the body into the central element of the look. This is why even her simplest outfits can feel dramatic. A plain tank dress, a fitted bodysuit, or a long black coat can become very powerful when the shape is this considered. Kim's style is not about looking effortless in the French girl sense. It's not about appearing as if you just woke up and naturally looked that way. Her style is about effort as an aesthetic. It's about polish, discipline, beauty work, construction, and control. And I think that's one of the reasons she remains so fascinating. In a time when many people are drawn to undone, casual, I didn't try too hard fashion, Kim often embraces the opposite. She lets the effort show. With Kim, the silhouette always comes before the outfit. Before we talk about colors, brands, accessories, or trends, we have to talk about shape. Because Kim's style is really a study in silhouette. Her best-known looks are usually built around long lines, defined curves, sculpted waists, narrow shapes, and dramatic proportions. She loves clothing that follows the body closely. Fitted dresses, bodysuits, corseted tops, pencil skirts, second skin knits, long-sleeve maxi dresses, and sleek trousers all appear again and again in her wardrobe. But what makes it interesting is that the clothes are not only tight, they are shaped. There is a difference. A Kim-inspired outfit doesn't just cling to the body, it creates an outline. It gives the look structure. This is why column dresses are so important to her style. A long, simple, body-skimming dress in black, ivory, gray, or beige can instantly feel Kim-coded because it has that clean vertical shape. It lengthens the body, keeps the focus on form, and feels minimal without being plain. She also often balances fitted pieces with something heavier or more dramatic. A simple bodysuit might be paired with wide-leg trousers. A fitted dress might be styled with a huge coat. A sculpted top might be worn with a long skirt. This contrast is what keeps the outfit from feeling too simple. There is usually a sense of tension in her styling, softness against structure, skin against fabric, minimalism against drama, body-conscious pieces against architectural outerwear. So if you want to understand Kim's style, don't start with the individual items. Start with the line they create. Ask yourself, does this outfit have a clear shape? Does it frame the body? Does it feel intentional from head to toe? That's where the Kim Kardashian aesthetic begins. Kim's color palette is one of the strongest parts of her visual identity. She returns again and again to black, white, cream, beige, gray, taupe, nude, charcoal, and chocolate brown. These colors have become such a central part of her style that even before you notice the exact outfit, you often register the mood. Clean, expensive, quiet, controlled. Neutrals allow Kim to keep the attention on shape and texture. When the color is simple, you notice the curve of the dress, the sharpness of the coat, the gloss of the leather, the transparency of the fabric, or the way the whole outfit moves around the body. This is something that makes her style feel more sophisticated than it might seem at first glance. She's not usually relying on loud prints or complicated color combinations. She's using restraint, and restraint, when done well, can be incredibly powerful. Her neutrals also connect beautifully to the world she has built with Skims. Soft beige, warm brown, clay, stone, ash gray, bone, cocoa, and black all feel like part of a larger Kim Kardashian visual universe. It's not just a color palette, it's branding, it's atmosphere. Of course, she does wear color from time to time. Red, silver, icy blue, pink, or metallics can appear in her wardrobe, especially for statement moments, but color is usually treated as an event, not the foundation. For everyday inspiration, this is one of the easiest parts of her style to borrow. Build around black and beige first, then add gray, cream, brown, and ivory. The more controlled the palette, the more intentional the outfit will feel. Kim's style reminds us that neutral doesn't have to mean boring. In her world, neutral can be sensual, severe, luxurious, futuristic, or quietly dramatic. Because Kim's wardrobe is often minimal in color, texture becomes incredibly important. This is where her outfits gain depth. Leather, latex, jersey, ribbed knit, mesh, satin, faux fur, suede, stretch fabric, sheer layers, and sculpting materials all help create the mood. A black dress can mean so many different things depending on the fabric. In jersey, it feels soft and casual. In leather, it feels powerful. In satin, it becomes glamorous. In mesh, it becomes sensual. In a thick sculpting fabric, it starts to feel almost architectural. Kim understands this very well. Her monochrome outfits rarely feel flat because there is usually something happening on the surface. Shine, stretch, transparency, softness, weight, or structure gives the clothes another dimension. This is also why her style photographs so well. Texture catches light. It creates contrast. It makes even a simple outfit feel more cinematic. In real life, you don't need to go extreme with this. You don't need latex gowns or couture-level fabrics to borrow the idea. A ribbed dress, a leather trouser, a satin skirt, a suede bag, a fitted knit top, or a sheer long sleeve under a blazer can give you that same sense of richness. If you were building a Kim-inspired wardrobe from the beginning, I wouldn't start with the most dramatic pieces. I would start with the base. The first essential is a bodysuit. This is one of the most important pieces in her style universe. It creates a smooth, clean foundation and works with trousers, skirts, jeans, coats, and blazers. In black, white, gray, or nude, it becomes the kind of piece you can style again and again. The second essential is a fitted dress. Not necessarily a party dress, but something clean, long, and body-skimming. A tank dress, a high-neck dress, a long-sleeve maxi, or a simple strapless dress all work. The idea is to let the silhouette speak. Then comes the long skirt. Kim often uses long skirts to create that elegant, elongated shape. A maxi skirt in black, gray, or beige can feel very powerful when styled with a simple fitted top. Tailored trousers are also important, especially when they are high-waisted, long, and slightly dramatic. They create balance. They make the look feel more grown-up and less obvious. A sculpted blazer or strong coat is another key piece. Kim's outerwear often gives weight to the outfit. A long black coat, a leather trench, a sharp blazer, or a faux fur coat can completely change the feeling of a simple base. And then, of course, there are the basics. Fitted tanks, long-sleeve tops, turtlenecks, leggings, soft knits, and matching sets. These pieces may sound ordinary, but in Kim's wardrobe, they become part of a uniform. They are the quiet foundation underneath the glamour. The point is to choose basics that don't feel careless. They should fit well, sit cleanly on the body, and create a smooth line. Kim's casual style isn't really casual in the messy sense. It's more like elevated simplicity. Even when she is wearing something comfortable, the look still feels edited. A fitted tank, a pair of wide trousers, a long coat, sleek sunglasses, and polished hair can feel very simple, but also very Kim. This is where her style becomes more wearable. The everyday version of Kim Kardashian is not necessarily about red carpet gowns or impossible heels. It's about clean basics, monochrome outfits, soft neutrals, body-conscious pieces, and one polished finishing touch. A Kim-inspired casual look might be built around a fitted top and a longer bottom, or a neutral matching set, or a simple dress with oversized sunglasses, or a bodysuit with trousers and a structured bag. What makes it feel like Kim is not the complexity, it's the control. The colors work together, the silhouette is clear, the beauty look is finished. Nothing feels random. This is one of the most useful lessons from her style. Casual does not have to mean careless. You can wear very simple pieces and still look incredibly put together if the proportions, palette, and styling are right. Kim's evening style is where her love of transformation really appears. On the red carpet, she often becomes more dramatic, more sculptural, and more theatrical. Her gowns are usually fitted, long, and designed to create a memorable outline. There is often something almost cinematic about them. She has worn looks that reference old Hollywood, futuristic minimalism, archival fashion, body sculpture, and fantasy glamour. But even when the references change, the central idea usually stays the same. The body is framed, the silhouette is strong, and the image is unforgettable. This is why Kim's red carpet style often feels larger than the dress itself. It's not just about looking beautiful, it's about creating a moment. For real life, we can translate this in a much softer way. A long black dress, a satin gown, a corset-inspired top with a maxi skirt, a sleek leather dress, or a simple evening look with dramatic jewelry can all capture a little of that energy. The key is to keep the styling focused. One strong silhouette, one beautiful texture, one polished beauty look, one memorable detail. Kim's glam style is not random glamour. It's edited drama. Kim's accessories usually support the outfit rather than distract from it. She often chooses pieces that feel sleek, sharp, and expensive. Oversized sunglasses, structured bags, pointed heels, minimal sandals, boots, gloves, cuffs, diamond-like jewelry, and dramatic outerwear. The shoes are especially important because they often continue the line of the body. Nude heels, pointed boots, slim sandals, and clear heels all help create that long, uninterrupted silhouette. Her bags are usually structured and not overly fussy. They feel like part of the architecture of the outfit. Jewelry can be minimal for daytime, then much more glamorous for evening. But even when it is bold, it rarely feels random. It belongs to the image. This is a good place to remember that Kim's style is very edited. She doesn't usually need a lot of accessories at once. One pair of sunglasses, one strong bag, one piece of jewelry, or one dramatic coat can be enough. The finishing touches should sharpen the look, not clutter it. You can't really separate Kim's fashion from her beauty look. The hair is often sleek, glossy, and controlled. Long, dark waves, a center part, a slick bun, wet look hair, or pin straight lengths all fit into her style language. The hair rarely looks accidental. It is part of the construction. The makeup has become just as iconic. Sculpted skin, soft contour, nude lips, bronze tones, defined brows, and long lashes are all part of the Kim effect. Her beauty look enhances structure. It gives the face the same polished quality that the clothes give the body. For a Kim-inspired beauty look, you don't need to go heavy. What matters more is definition and finish. Smooth skin, a little warmth, softly defined eyes, clean brows, and a nude lip can already bring the outfit closer to her world. The beauty styling is what makes even a simple outfit feel complete. The challenge with Kim Kardashian's style is that it can easily become too much if copied too literally. Most of us are not walking red carpets, attending Fashion Week, or being photographed from every angle. So the goal is not to recreate her outfits exactly. The goal is to understand the principles and soften them for real life. Instead of a latex dress, try a fitted black knit dress. Instead of a dramatic corset gown, try a structured top with simple trousers. Instead of full monochrome glamour, try a neutral outfit with one strong texture. Instead of extreme heels, try pointed flats, sleek boots, or minimal sandals. You can take the mood without taking the entire outfit, and this is where personal style becomes important. A Kim-inspired look should still feel like you. Maybe you love the neutrals, but you want a softer silhouette. Maybe you like the sculpted shape, but you prefer less revealing pieces. Maybe you love the drama, but you want to wear it in a more minimal way. That's the best way to approach celebrity style in general, not as a costume, but as a vocabulary. You borrow the words you like and form your own sentence. When creating Kim-inspired looks, the main idea is to build outfits that feel intentional, confident, and polished. You don't have to copy her exact wardrobe to capture the feeling of her style. It's more about the overall mood than the specific pieces. Think of clean lines, a strong silhouette, and a sense of control. The look can be simple, but it should still feel considered. Nothing should feel too random or overly busy. Kim's style usually has a very clear direction, and that's what makes even her minimal outfits feel powerful. The colors can stay soft, neutral, or monochrome, depending on the mood you want to create. The important thing is that the outfit feels visually cohesive. You can also play with texture to add depth. And finally, the styling should feel edited. A Kim-inspired outfit doesn't need too many details. It just needs a clear shape, a polished finish, and a confident attitude. The goal is to create a look that feels sleek, modern, and completely intentional. Kim Kardashian's style is fascinating because it sits at the intersection of fashion, celebrity, beauty, branding, and body culture. It's glamorous, but not always soft, minimal, but not quiet, sensual, but also controlled. It can feel futuristic one moment and old Hollywood the next. But underneath every era, there is a consistent idea: fashion as image making. And that's the real lesson from her style. Kim understands the power of a visual identity. She knows how to use clothes to create a mood, a silhouette, and a memory. So if you want to dress like Kim Kardashian, don't just copy the outfits. Study the structure behind them. Choose pieces that frame the body. Keep the palette clean. Use texture with intention. Add polish. Add drama where it makes sense. And most importantly, make the look feel like a decision. Because at the end of the day, Kim's style is not just about what she wears. It's about how completely she owns the image. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this style guide, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more outfit inspiration. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.